I'm the Director of Outreach and Advocacy with Camp Hope, and Camp Hope is an outreach for children that are in foster care that are separated from their siblings. A lot of times when children come into foster care, DHR does not have homes where they can be placed together, and so they're placed separated, only visiting some of the children once a month, a couple of times a month. And so Camp Hope gives the children a home-like atmosphere where they come together and spend the weekend together, playing ball outside, having Christmas together during December, just normal activities that most of us grew up with. It only makes sense that Camp Hope, Alabama and Kids to Love comes together because we have the same heart, we have the same mission, and we know that there is value in numbers. You know, Lee has an amazing outreach here in Huntsville, and we want to carry that statewide. A lot of things that I was doing with Camp Hope would just be reinventing the wheel. And so coming on board with Kids to Love, it really opens the doors in a massive way for us to be able to meet the needs of children in foster care.
I'm just so ecstatic. Beverly and I have known each other for a long time, been friends, and it's always great when you find a counterpart that shares the same heart for kids that you do. And as we've prayed about where God is growing Kids to Love and growing our service, Beverly's heart and service just kept coming up. And I finally called her one day and I said, you know, you're doing this and we're doing this. We need to do this together. And so we are.
Yes.
There's always defining moments, I think, in your life and ministry, and the thing that really was the defining moment for us was November several years ago when we were both in Montgomery and we were invited for the proclamation signing for the governor, and there was something that day that we just kind of knew that we were supposed to be joining forces.
Right, right. And we just opened the doors to Camp Hope, Alabama this past November. It has been amazing just to watch siblings spend Thanksgiving together, spend Christmas together, where it had been years since they had had that opportunity. And being an adoptive mom, I have such a tremendous passion for children in foster care, for families that are adopting, for the children that are waiting to be adopted. And sometimes that passion is not appreciated by everyone. And so there's just a kindred spirit between Lee and I, and the same goals, the same passion. And when you meet someone with the same passion, with the same goals, with the same heart, then why would we do anything else other than bring all of this together?
And we're really excited about that. A lot of the children that we would meet and profile and have a chance to tell their stories, trying to recruit families for them, are the exact same children that you are bringing to Camp Hope. And so what we found is this really is becoming very comprehensive as far as trying to find children families, but then, you know, our goal at Kids to Love is to meet their needs while they wait. And a big way that we're doing that is bringing them to Camp Hope so they can still have that connection with their siblings. So we're just excited to partner with Camp Hope and to have that outreach in South Alabama just as strong as we do in North Alabama, and to really put Kids to Love on the map, to be that organization that meets the immediate needs of foster children, to educate and invest and sustain for their success. We're so glad to have Beverly on board.